Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria and I make personal development content here on YouTube. And so if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and click that subscribe button below, and also be sure to check out my website as well, as I have different services and different resources that I feel may be helpful to you in this time and season in your life. But without going into any more details, I just want to go ahead and get started on today's video. So today's topic is going to be about the Lord enlarging our territory here in 2024. And if you don't know what I mean by the Lord enlarging our territory, that means that God is getting ready to do something greater in our lives, something bigger in our lives than we can even imagine, something that we have been talking to Him about, praying to Him about for a long time now, or maybe just something that just recently came on our heart. But God is getting ready to enlarge our territories for those who have been asking Him, who have been seeking Him, and who have been obedient to Him. But here is the thing, and this is why I had to come on here and talk about this, because yes, God is about to enlarge our territory, but we got to do our part. And our part is being in position. Being in position. Are you in position? Are you in position? Well, what does in position look like, right? Being in position looks like, God, I really would like to be able to buy a bigger home this year, but I really don't know how it's going to happen. I really don't know what you have set out for me, God. I'm giving it all to you. I'm just giving it all to you, God. I'm just keeping it in prayer. God, I know you are a miracle worker and all those things, right? God is now saying to you, okay, if you want these things, right? How have you worked towards getting these things? What have you done yet to put yourself in this position? And so one of the things that really came across my heart was like, okay, I heard God really saying to me, like, if you want me to enlarge your territory, Maria, I need to be able to trust you with what you have right now. So the little small amount that I have given you, for example, with the example that I just gave about if you want a larger house, okay, with your pay, when you go to work every day, what are you doing with your money? If I can't trust you to be able to pay your bills on time with this smaller house, I cannot give you a larger house, because I already see that you have not matured yet and grown yet to a point where you can handle the larger territory. And so God needs to be able to trust us, and He needs to be able to see that we are capable of handling and being mature and being in position, proper position, not just for a season, right? Not just for a little bit until He gives us that blessing and then we go back to doing what we want to do. No, God needs to be able to see that we are in position to be able to handle what comes with this larger territory. And see, the problem is, a lot of times as humans, we always think that we can see the vision. Like we always think like, oh God, like, yeah, we trust you, but God also, like, I promise you I got this. Like, God, I'm good. Like, I promise you, if you give this to me, I promise you, just give this to me, just give this to me. I promise you, God, I won't fail you. But it's like, we cannot see the future like God can see the future. So although our heart intentions may be to really never put ourselves in a position like this, or our heart intentions may be to mature and all those things, God is saying, yeah, but what have you shown me thus far? And I am able to see what you cannot see. So I want to enlarge your territory. I am preparing you to enlarge your territory, but I need to see that you are going to be responsible with the territory that I did give you. Not only that, not only are you going to be responsible with the territory that I gave to you already, that you currently have, but the second thing is, are you content? I was going to say happy, but are you content with the territory that you already have? Because see, it's something about our heart's posture when we're not content, and when we feel like we should have more and we don't have more. So we start to just have like a nasty kind of like attitude about ourselves. Like we just start to like just kind of live in bitterness, or kind of live like either bitterness or jealousy or envy, or like you know, why not me type of attitude when we start to see other people and their blessings and what they have going on. Even some of us, if we're being honest, we may get upset or angry with God at times because we feel like, well, God, I've been obedient, and yet I'm looking around and I see all these people doing this, that, and the third. And God is saying in that moment, you are not content with what I gave you. And your heart's posture is not in a place where you are able to receive something greater, because I see how you are acting when I give you what you have right now. And see, that's just like something like, as us, we are humans. We are, that's how our flesh is, right? Nothing is ever good enough. Nothing is ever good enough, right? We always want more. But I remember seeing this great post, and it still lives to this day, is that there was a point in time in your life where you prayed for exactly where you are today. And now you are here today and you are not even appreciating where you are today. And this is so important because God wants to be able to evaluate our hearts. And He cannot even open up the door into something new until we get the lesson and go through the process of what it is that He is trying to take us through. Because when our heart's posture is out of order, we can't even get the lesson because we're too busy being angry. And I have seen this for myself, like firsthand. Like I have noticed, like I remember there were times where, like years ago, when like I would be like, oh God, I just want a new job. Like I really just want to be able to have a new job. Like I'm sick of this, like this place. Like God, why are you keeping me here? Like I feel like a prisoner here. I feel stuck, all these things. And I just went to work every day just mad, like mad. Of course, my coworkers couldn't tell. They couldn't tell, of course, but I just was so mad. Like I was so mad. And like I went to work every day. I did my job. I was always professional. But in my heart, my heart's posture was so not in a good place. And it was not until I changed my outlook, I changed my perspective, and I said, God, I'm going to embrace the lesson that you're trying to teach me in this moment, and I'm going to embrace me not being in control of this, and I want you to take me through this process, God, and help me to get the lesson before you take me out of this. And then that is when God opened up that door, because He knew that, okay, now she is content and she has accepted what I gave her, and she has learned the exact lesson that she needed to learn, whatever that lesson was at that time. So I really wanted to get on here and talk about that because I really think this is so important. And this is these two things right here: being responsible, and God being able to trust us, and also our heart's posture and being content, are two major factors in God enlarging our territory here in 2024. It's happening for us. It is happening for us. God is getting ready to do something that we have been praying to Him for, but we have got to do our part as well. We have got to. No good deed goes unnoticed, but we got to do those good deeds first. So that's really it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I will definitely be in the comments responding, and definitely let me know, like, What are you looking for right now that you would like God to enlarge your territory on? Something that you've been praying on, and you are really excited to see what God is going to do this year in your life. If you, like I said, please be sure to check out the description box down below. You will see my website there as well. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.